Plus, you know they went to Berkeley High. I'm always with a cup of bourbon. I'm in here choosing, you up here searching.
Yo, welcome to everybody. It's me, Ben, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, my friends, I'm not sure how long this one is going to be, but we're going to see I-DLE today.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby. I'm in the hotel room now with Andy and Connor. Connor, our other friend Connor, just left to go get some new towels because we accidentally used all the towels in the hotel room already. We got in yesterday, had a great time, had some dinner, had some drinks, for sure. And so we have recovered, thankfully, a little bit, and we're about to go get some Korean barbecue, hopefully, and then go over to the venue. This is the first time ever, and this includes all of us I'm talking about. This is the first time any of us have ever done VIP for a show ever. So we're all really excited about it, but I'm also just very, very nervous. I don't know if the rest of the guys are feeling as nervous as me. No, we're getting there, yeah. I'm absolutely breaking it right now. Because what Connor was saying the other day is that he was thinking about what he's gonna say to each of the girls when we get up there in line. And when he said that, I was like, I haven't thought about what I'm gonna say to any of them yet. So we're only a couple hours away. I should probably figure it out. Anyway, but as always, y'all, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like for me one time. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to record of the VIP process, but I'm absolutely gonna talk about it when we get back. That's it for us for now. I'll hopefully pick y'all back up either when we're getting food or when we're at the venue. Let's get it. I was gonna wait to record more until we got to the restaurant, but Bonner playing Rolling on the Shuffle right now, so I had to pick it up and say something. They're playing Boombaya in here, bro, while we're eating. We're listening to bops while we eat. So the line for the VIP is happening very, very soon, and we were gonna do this in the car earlier, but we totally forgot. So we're just doing our best now to make the best of it. As always, we're gonna play our favorite game on the channel when it comes to our vlogs, our concert vlogs. It's what song are you most excited to see and why? I'll start first in case y'all aren't ready yet. I think the song that I'm most excited to see is Uh-Oh. Okay. But the song that I think that I'm most hopeful to see is still my favorite I-DLE song of all time, What's in Your House. There's no shot they'll play it, but if they do, we will. These three dudes will have to drag me. These three dudes will have to drag me out of the venue if they play What's in Your House. Okay. Yes. Oh, so any of y'all have a...
Yeah, all right. I'm What's in Your House too.
What's really for real?
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Let's go. We'll see. Is there a title specifically that you like? You feel like you know they're gonna play?
Nah.
That you're down with all of them?
Yep.
Down with all of them? All right.
Yep.
Connor, you have one?
I also would love Uh-Oh, but my favorite I-DLE song of all time, and it will always be my favorite I-DLE song, is Maze.
Yep.
And if they perform Maze, I will die. I will die happy.
I think they'll do Maze.
Like,
Maze is huge.
That is like, it's one of their best performance songs, and I will be the happiest I've ever been in my life.
I feel that. All right, Connor, what about you?
My two B-sides, What's Your Name?
Yep.
And Never Stop Me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
but as far as title goes, that you feel like you know they're gonna play, but you're excited about it. Senorita. Yes, sir. Because the thing is, if I wasn't gonna say, because I wasn't listen, if I wasn't gonna say Uh-Oh, I was gonna say Senorita. So I'm on the same page. Anyway, thank y'all for watching so far. We're continuing on. We've had a couple of drinks. We're feeling great. VIP line starts now. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to vlog in there. That's fine.
It's fine.
If I get to take a picture, great. I'll insert it later. If I don't, it doesn't matter because we'll talk about it. I'll catch y'all in a bit.
Oh my God!
I feel like I'm gonna cry, bro.
Hey!
Sound check, they only perform like 3 songs, and that's fine. Obviously,
it was banger 3 songs.
We've never been to sound check before. Am I right? So we don't know what to expect. Sound check was awesome. The girls' energy was very much professional, and I was hoping they would just have a good time with it because that's the type of fan that I am.
Yes, they had some fun.
They had plenty of fun. This is one of the best nights of my life, and the concert hasn't even started yet.
Let's go! No! Oh my God! Yeah! Oh God! Oh my God! Let's go! No way! No way! Let's go! Oh. Let's go! Nobody bringing us down, down. You're a fucking tomboy! Yeah!
Supporting us, thank you for loving us, whatever we are. So
Woo!
we will try harder, we work harder, and never let you down. Okay?
Yes!
I love you. Thank you, Atlanta. We are I-DLE.
Alrighty, my friends, the concert is over. The high touch as well is over. The high touch was...
We met him!
We met him. We dapped up all the girls, man. It was awesome. It was really fast. Like, I understand that, especially because of, like, COVID and everything, like, the girls can't, like, stick around too long, and they want us to go through really quickly, but, man, it was... As much as I want to just be as positive I can about the evening, man, the high touch was just...
Yeah.
Even if like I had wanted to be able to say to each of the girls individually, like, I love your music so much, like what you do and the art that you create is really important to me, I wouldn't have had time to say it because they were just pushing us through as fast as they could. And it's not like I can blame the security for it either. They're just doing their job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get mad at them for it. It's just the whole thing is like,
I think a lot of it's a capacity thing.
oh yeah, and I mean, and there were tons of us there.
Yeah,
There were tons of VIPs.
It was almost half of the venue was VIP, so.
Which did not make sense to me at all because we felt like, I mean, you're the one that was, Connor's, for those of y'all that didn't know, the only reason we got tickets to see I-DLE is because Connor got mega lucky and somehow snagged us some tickets that happened to be VIP because our hope was to get VIP, but we were like, listen, if we have to get back of the back row, we would have been fine with it. We just wanted to get in.
At that point, I was only searching for 4 tickets together. Yeah. And we got lucky and found a VIP ticket that showed up.
Right.
Like, it just happened to be in the price level that we were looking for.
Yes. Yeah. And so we took the VIP as our, I mean, I mentioned earlier in the video, this is, for all of us, this is our first VIP experience for any sort of K-pop show ever. And it was great. It was great. Especially, I think, for me, the sound check is what was the main value.
Yes.
Because being able to see the girls warm up a little bit, start to, like, get, like, accustomed to the crowd in Atlanta and everything, it was awesome. So, that was really awesome. But before we end the video, we've got to play our most important and also our favorite game.
Indeed.
Earlier on, we told y'all what songs we were most excited or most hopeful to see at the concert. And if I remember correctly, I believe I told y'all that Uh-Oh was the song that I was the most excited to see.
Yep.
Now that I have seen everything, when Uh-Oh played, it floored me.
Yep.
I was not prepared. I tried to be, but I was not. The difference is that my favorite song of the evening was, in fact, all the girls singing Pop Stars, because the reason it is so important to me is because for those of y'all that don't remember, or maybe you haven't watched enough of the videos, maybe you can go back a little bit, because I've talked about this I don't even know how many times on the channel. Pop Stars was my introduction to K-pop. Pop Stars itself isn't specifically K-pop. But I saw Soyeon and Miyeon in that video and was told, wait a minute, they're part of another group called I-DLE. I'm gonna check out their music and see what they're about. And from then on, the snowball was so insane. Y'all know the rest. Because now I'm talking to y'all on my phone while we drive home from a VIP concert in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't even live here. I live 10 hours from here.
I came from Texas.
That's what I'm saying. The reason we are here is because how much we love these girls to the death of us. And I would have never found concert, it's not just that I wouldn't have found I wouldn't have just found like some of my favorite groups of all time if it weren't for pop stars, and specifically originally for Soyeon and Miyeon. I wouldn't have found K-pop at all if I had never heard the song, I don't think. And so for them to perform the song that literally got me into K-pop in the first place as a whole group, that meant the world to me. So, not to get too soft on the timeline. I totally did get too soft on the timeline, but y'all are very used to me getting too soft on the timeline. I'm gonna turn it over to Connor. So I don't remember. Did you say that you remember which song you said?
Don't remember. I think it was probably Maze.
You said, yeah, I think it was
Maze. I am disappointed we didn't get that.
Yep, I agree. I would have loved to see Maze because Maze is just so huge for everybody, bro.
But I have seen Maze performed so many times, so it wasn't like the worst.
Yep, that's fair. A dig.
Pop stars also, I have a similar story for getting into K-pop that you do through pop stars.
And I'd be willing to bet that a lot of y'all watching this video also are the exact same as us. Anyway, we'll continue talking about it.
But I had that spoiled for me, so I knew it was happening. So it didn't hit as hard, but
it still hit though.
Liar.
So yes, sir.
They performed it exactly the way I needed it to be performed.
Yes. No.
The way I didn't know I needed it to be performed, but the way I did. And that performance really, the whole concert as a whole, but that performance really cemented like how important Song Ye-ji is to me.
I love that.
She just the way she approaches her artistry and the way she performs and just like keeps the stage alive.
Yep.
Especially on that performance. It's just magical.
She was specifically insane tonight.
Yeah.
She was insane tonight.
Yeah. And the fact that she worked on that song, and she put her soul into that song, and she got to show off her skills on that performance was just everything.
I had sort of thought that was going to be the one that you said was one of your favorites for that exact reason.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you talked about it. Because, if I was going to say it, it still would have meant something coming from me, but I know you care about her, to the point where I wouldn't even be able to even hype it up the same way that you could. So that means a lot. But, that being said, once again, this is why all you kids, and I'm specifically talking to the kids, because the adults don't do this shit. Some of y'all get in my comments and try to spoil shit for me before I go to concerts. Like, oh my god, Ben, are you excited to see when they perform blank live? When they were at this location a week and a half ago, they performed this. I don't want to know that.
Yeah.
Thank you for not telling me, because I didn't get to know that they were going to perform Pop Stars, and then when they did tonight, I had no idea it was coming. It was like the best thing of my entire life.
It was so cool to see your excitement for that.
My voice had been gone since, I don't even remember what the third song was, but that's when I lost my voice. My voice decided it wanted to come back for that song, somehow. Anyway, Andy, so do you remember which one that you said that you were interested in the most? Originally.
No.
That's okay. Which one did you like the most, though?
I loved I'm the Trend.
Yes.
That was my favorite by far.
Hell yeah.
By far.
They were so
100%.
Fun and playful during that one, man. It was a great encore. It was a great encore. Encore was awesome.
That felt very rewarding to watch live because it was first introduced on the online concert.
Yep.
So
I forgot about that. You're right. You're right.
Before it was ever released.
Because I remember we watched that.
That was so exciting to actually get to see live, and I love the graphics for that. That was another one of my favorites.
I totally understand. All right. Connor, what about you, my boy?
So, what I initially said was either What's Your Name or Never Stop Me.
Yes.
What's Your Name they didn't play. But
that's okay.
Never Stop Me was incredible.
Yes.
It sent me.
Yep.
So good.
My favorite too was I'm the Trend.
It
was such an encapsulating song. It was so fun.
It was so good, bro.
I screamed my head off at every song, but that song.
Oh yeah.
It was
specifically
elevated. It was elevated.
Perfect. I agree wholeheartedly with all these answers.
I'm Kim Min-nee.
I'm Kim Min-nee. I'll say as one last thing before we go ahead and dip this thing. Actually, if y'all can see, we're literally passing through downtown Atlanta right now, and This is extra nostalgic for me because every time I get to come back to Atlanta, I get to relive all the times that I've been to Atlanta well before I was coming here for concerts. Back when I was visiting friends that, you know, went to school in the city and everything. So, yeah, we're being soft tonight. So we're keeping the soft energy alive, baby. Anyway, one last thing before we go, because I've been recording here for almost 9 minutes on my phone, and I'm almost going to run out of data and memory, just like Cinder did earlier this evening. Feels bad, man.
Yeah.
Empty your trash on your phones, kids, so that you can make sure you have enough memory left to store all the pictures and videos you take at your K-pop concerts. Anyway, it's a necessity. It really is. One last thing before we go. If tonight they had not decided to perform Pop Stars, and I would have totally understood, because I wasn't expecting it in the first place. Up until then, the song that rocked me was Lion.
Yes.
And the reason for that is, if y'all haven't seen my original reaction to it, that's fine. You might not need to go back and see it, because it was honestly borderline cringy. Because it meant so much to me at the time. And it still does. It means something slightly different to me now, but back in that day when they were on Queendom, and there were a couple of other things going on that I-DLE was doing at the time, that song was everything to me. And seeing it performed tonight was a different kind of enjoyment for me, because it reminded me just how much I loved it back then, but also how important it still is to me today. And I don't listen to Lion nearly as much as I used to, but every time it comes on the shuffle, or I decide to cue it up when I'm listening to a bunch of I-DLE music on whatever day it is, every time that song comes on and I hear the dun, 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 it means the world to me. And being able to see them perform that tonight with the fire and the passion that they performed it with, that meant the world. So, one of the best K-pop concerts I've been to ever. Mm-hmm. We have checked off the group that got me into K-pop.
Yep.
It's the group that got me into K-pop, and I just saw them in concert.
Go!
We somehow got lucky enough to go see them in concert, bro. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's it for me. I've talked y'all's ears off, so thank you for putting up with my bullshit, as usual. I appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, as always. Until next time, my friends. Love y'all very much.
Let's
And
go!
peace. Goodbye.